Here's our grid lineup after our qualifying session. We did have really good qualifying. Now we're into the race. This will be round, I think, number 7, and they are currently on their way. Looks like Speedrome is in P1, Carlos P2, Marines in P3, Castle P4. And no, everything has changed. Everyone has moved up or down positions. Looks like we have Carlos Marines battling. And oh my god, Marine spins it 250 towards the inside wall, but saves it. Looks like he took no damage, but now at the back of the pack, we can see if we can make up some spots by the end of the race. We do have one time. Oh my god, AFL car hits the barrier. I don't know, I think that's Alan in the AFL car. Definitely getting passed by Marines, and Enzo also got passed by Marines because he's in a faster car. We have, looks like we are spectating Speedrome at the moment with his teammate Infinite in front. They have been talks of leaving the team currently, but it looks like Speedrome is in P1 for Broken Wing. He has better top speed, as you can see, but he has worse turning, and he tapped the barrier. He went back positions. Infinite is now leading the race with Carlos, who had the best qualifying time, I believe, in second place. And then we have Alan back after fixing the car, or I believe that's Nugget. I think I messed up the order. Yeah, actually, yeah, it was Nugget. Actually, it was Nugget. Nugget was in P3 earlier, but now it looks like Nugget has went down to further down the grid, as we saw Alan in the background out of the race already. I don't know why I got Alan. It's just the car number, I think. We do know that these AFLs are pretty good at this track, but at this point they do not seem pretty good. Speedrome still leading the race with Carlos in P2, Castle in P3, Infinite P4, and Marines P5. And then we have Nugget in P6. This is lap number 5 out of 19, and oh my, Enzo goes around on this lap. Bunch of lag from the server because there was reportedly 15 people in the server at the time of this recording. About to finish up lap number 6 out of 19. We have, looks like to be Marines trying to run away from Nugget. We do know those AFL cars are faster, but looks like there's a yellow flag. Marines is slowing down. Back to the yellow flag restart. Everyone's lined up, and here we go. Green flag again. Right now, it looks like Speedrome and Infinite got really good jump. Marines went all the way back down to the back of the grid. Alan somehow back in the race. We have lots of cars heading down. Why is that 2 Enzos? What the? We do have some randoms right now, but we will not be counting them in the race. A lot of people go in the sand trap. Right now, P1 still Speedrome, P2 Infinite, and P3 Carlos and Nugget paddling for P3. Alan just behind, followed by Castle and Marines. Looks like Carlos will take P2 away from Nugget and Infinite. Speedrome trying to drive away with it. Lap number 8 out of 19. Carlos is climbing towards Speedrome on these turns. That Lotus Jr. is really good on this track. We do see Marines also climb up from last place. Now, 2 positions. There is Marines almost hitting the barrier, but saves it. Is now chasing down Nugget, catching him lap to lap. And now we have a report that a red flag has came out on lap number 11 due to a lot of cars crashing. 3 cars in the barrier, but you can see them all come out of the pits, all repaired. They had a 10-minute period. Here's our lineup. Speedrome, Carlos, Nugget, Marines, Castle, Enzo, and Infinite. We now start the race off with a green flag, starting lap number 12 out of 19. On the end of lap number 12 out of 19, Speedrome would be leading Infinite P2 and Carlos P3. Castle and Marines would be battling with Nuggets back there for podium or no 5th position. But as you can see, looks like Infinite passed Speedrome. Speedrome trying to get back around Infinite. The 2 cars fighting. Speedrome gets ahead of Infinite. But does Infinite have that better line? Infinite has the better exits. Infinite is passing Speedrome into the sand trap kink. That's what we call it. Really bad. One of the cars almost spin it. Who was that? Speedrome is without a front wing now. He cannot turn the car, as you saw in the background. Carlos and Castle fighting for a podium right now. This is lap number 13 out of 19. Speedrome still in the race, even without a front wing. This is really dangerous on that first turn and on the sand. He has to adjust the car as much as he can, trying to pass his teammate, Infinite. Those two are speeding away. Now, he looks like he lost a lot of ground. It looks like Enzo has crashed 2 wheels into the barrier. Oh, my goodness. We saw in the background Carlos passed. Now we are on Marines, lap number 14 out of 19. Marines is heading back towards that first turn. We're on the first lap. He spun out. But so far, he's not doing too bad for spinning out first lap. Coming back on lap 15 out of 19. Looks like we are probably spectating Carlos. And now we are back to a yellow flag. Don't know what happened. I think someone spun out into the barrier. I think it was Enzo. Enzo's still somehow going with that car. Now we have Speedrome and Carlos fighting with Infinite for first place. All 3 wide going into the first turn. Marines following behind Castle. Castle passes Marines as he passes him through the first turn, side by side. Speedrome still in first place. Infinite and Carlos fighting for P2. And you can see the 3 Lotus cars in the race, all behind each other in a train. Yeah, this is crazy work. But it looks like Speedrome probably take away the win if he just doesn't make a mistake. But really, Carlos is catching up to Infinite. Marines is right behind Castle. Marines is past Castle, but then Castle passes him back. Oh, Speedrome hit the barrier. He made a mistake on lap 16 out of 19, going into 17 and 19. Infinite in the lead. Carlos in P2, going down towards the first turn. Looks like Infinite will keep the switchback position as Carlos tries to switch him back. Speedrome in the background, losing lots of time. We don't know if Castle and Marines will be able to pass him in time. Now we have Carlos trying to go for the switchback. He does. He keeps the position in front of Infinite on lap 17 out of 19. Carlos also hits the barrier a bit. We don't know if that car's damaged now. They are side by side on lap 18 out of 19. 2 left to go. This lap and next lap. Infinite makes the pass, it looks like. Infinite passes Carlos into turn 1. Carlos gets a better exit, though. Big launch from Carlos. Infinite does take the lead back on the second last lap. Looks like we have Castle on the barrier. That means Marines will get 4th. Oh my God! Carlos, his only last hope, it was the front straightaway. He spins it out. If Infinite just doesn't go to the barrier,